When you were thinking about the job, did you envision making yourself a full-time host at some point in the future at WFAN? Did you envision yourself as somebody who would just kind of like pop in on the shows that are there from time to time, or did you envision yourself as someone who would just not have a microphone at all there?
It's funny because where the negotiation stalled was me demanding a microphone at my desk. I didn't want to have to go. Like, I didn't want to have to get up and go into, Boomer and Geo in the morning and Stal and Tierney in the middays and Tiki and Evan in the afternoon. So I just said, hey, Oliveira, let's do it this way. All right. Just put a microphone at my desk. Okay. Now, listen, that was an early concern for Chris. He would tell you, in all seriousness, whether or not I was going to be okay with not being on the air, or at least not being on nearly as much. And would I be willing to focus on everything that comes with being a program director? Will I deal with sales? Will I sit in the traffic meeting? Will I recognize that we just ran back-to-back car spots and you can't do that on WFAN in New York or any radio station for that matter? And I assured him that I would not be wasting his time if I was not going to take those parts of it seriously. And we did talk about a hybrid role, not so much a hybrid role, but, filling in on the big shows when one of the guys were out and perhaps doing some stuff off to the side on, digitally or some podcasting or stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what Chris Oliveira wanted and what he needed was a program director. And he wanted assurances that I was going to do that. And I was excited to go and do that. And I gave him the assurance that I was going to do those things at least for a year. But I said this to Le Batard. When I realized this probably wasn't the gig for me, was at 2 a.m. and I'm on the internet and I am trying to find dirt on every current WFAN host so I could fire them and take their job. I mean, that is the deal. And so those shows, it was interesting. I just wanted to help those shows